Alright, this is going to be an air-to-air refueling, and the tanker is above me and right ahead of me. I'm going to take my radar down to about 5 miles and see if I can
Two in position.
And I'm going to do a couple things. I'm going to open my air-to-air refueling door, and I'm going to display my data from my data entry display onto the bottom of the HUD, which I'm now going to put my fuel load on it. Okay, so I've got the tanker locked up, so I can see how far he is in front of me. My radar is telling me he is 2 miles in front of me, so I'm going to go to Afterburner and close the distance on him. Just get a little overtake. The tankers normally fly for a F-16 at 300 knots, so I'm about 48 knots faster than he is, so I'll be closing on him slowly. Alright, so now I'll start coming back on the throttle a little and just sort of coasting in. And I'm going to kill my radar because I've got a good visual picture on him. And I'm going to give him a call. Camo 1, Goblin 3, Flight of 2, F-16, Block 40s, request refuel.
Goblin 3-1, Canteen 1-1, copy. Goblin 3-1, Canteen 1-1, clear to pre-contact position.
Okay, he's lowered his refueling probe. So now it's my job to close on him and stabilize behind the refueling probe. So I'm going to give it a little power here and just close the distance. And my number 2 should be forming up on my left side and will be flying off the tanker's wing as I'm getting fuel off his left wing. Alright, there's the refueling probe. So I'm going to continue forward. I'm getting in the jet wash right now of his wings. So I'm going to try to control those oscillations. Nope, not that time. Alright, so we'll stabilize ourselves and give a little throttle and just...
Goblin 3-1, Canteen 1-1, clear to contact position.
Alright, he's cleared me, so I'm going to just close under him. And you can see there's a light. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly those lights once he plugs in and starts refueling.
Contact.
Okay, I need to go aft. There we go. Need to keep the lights green. Now I need to go forward. The left lights are up and down, and the right lights are forward and aft. I need to go forward a little bit. And if you look at the bottom line on my HUD, you'll see that number is increasing. That is my fuel load in pounds, and it will increase as the tanker continues to give me fuel. So there's a little area for the pilot to maneuver once on the tanker, but in general, you're trying to keep those lights green. And not induce yourself to any pilot-induced oscillations where you're going up and down. I'm doing that right now, but it's very, very shallow. I gotta go forward. And I got to come up a little bit. I'm just going to stay here because I'm in a pretty good position right here. And you can also get a sight picture on the fuselage of the tanker and more or less estimate what you're supposed to be doing by where that fuselage is in relation to the top of your HUD. Now as my fuel load increases, I'm going to get a little heavier, so it's going to take a little
Goblin,
more power.
3-1, Canteen, 1-1. Heads up, tanker is entering turn.
It's going to take a little more power for me to stay in, and he just called me to tell me he's going to turn. So I'll turn with him. A little more throttle, move forward on him.
Disconnect.
I did something there to disconnect. Oh, I'm full. Alright, so I'm going to move out. And I'm going to call him done.
Goblin, 3-2, Canteen, 1-1. Clear to contact position.
Alright, so now
Roger.
I'm going to close my refueling door. And I'm going to get in formation on him off his right wing, off the tanker, that is. And move up.
Contact.
So I have to go a little faster than 300 knots because I'm on the outside of his turn. And my turn radius is larger than his, so he's holding a steady 300 knots. I got a little slow there and was falling behind, compounded by the fact that my turning radius is bigger. So,
Canteen, 1-1. Fuel.
alright,
Roger.
so he's done. That was a little closer than it should have been, but that's the air-to-air refueling.